1 cent from the year 1986, a coin that countless people have seen spent or even ignored, but which in certain extraordinary cases has been valued at astonishing levels in the collector's market. Believe it or not, some of the rarest and most unique examples of the 1986 1-cent coin have been discussed and valued at over $107 million, a number that seems unreal until you understand the powerful forces of rarity, perfection, and collector demand that drive the numismatic world. The 1986 Lincoln cent belongs to a series that started way back in 1909, when President Abraham Lincoln became the very first real historical figure ever honored on a United States coin. The design was created by Victor David Brenner, a sculptor and engraver whose work has become immortalized in American money. His portrait of Lincoln has endured for over a century, making the 1-cent coin not just a piece of commerce but also a timeless memorial to one of America's greatest leaders. By 1986, the obverse still carried the dignified profile of Lincoln with the words "In God We Trust" above Liberty to the side, and the date below. On the reverse, since 1959, the coin carried the image of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., marking the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look closely at the reverse under magnification, you will even see the tiny seated statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, meaning this coin is one of the few in history to carry the same person's image on both sides. The 1986 1-cent coin was struck in an era of transition. Prior to 1982, cents were mostly made from a bronze alloy of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But by the early 1980s, the price of copper had risen so much that it cost nearly as much to make a cent as the cent itself was worth. The mint changed the composition of the coin in 1982, shifting to a planchet made of mostly zinc with a thin copper plating. This change made the coin lighter, weighing only 2.5 grams compared to the earlier 3.11 grams. By 1986, the new copper-plated zinc planchets were fully in use, and the entire year's coinage reflects this modern composition. That means the 1986 cent is part of the first full generation of what we call the modern zinc pennies. At first glance, this might make you think the 1986 cent is common and ordinary. And in fact, billions of them were produced by the United States Mint. The Philadelphia Mint struck coins without a mint mark, and the Denver Mint struck coins with a small d below the date. Together, they created a vast supply of cents meant for everyday use in commerce. Almost everyone in America at the time handled these coins daily without giving them a second thought. They jingled in pockets, clinked in registers, and piled up in jars and piggy banks, but here is where the story becomes extraordinary. Among those billions, a very small number stand out as absolute treasures. Some are valuable because of condition. Imagine a coin struck in 1986